Now, this is about witches, though, right? On AMC, right? Now, the thing is, though, Paul is telling the woman, if you marry, you marry. If you don't, you don't. Right? Right? Same with the man, right? If you marry, you marry. If you don't, you don't. Here's the thing about feminism in the Lord. You're already a woman, right? And here's the thing about masculinity. You're already a man, right? What do you want? What more do you want, right? Now, with you being paired male and female, that's obvious, right? The top first relationship to reproduce, right? Now, if your children get such a population where they feel they want to go gay, that's different too, right? That's what it means too, but you still can't force homosexuality on people, right? That's the whole point too. Now, forcing because of force, right? Men tend to put women down, but not the Bible, right? You're not reading it right if you think it is, right? If you read something, say you read the Wicca book, but you don't read the Bible, and they're preaching it from the pulpit, but guess what? They're not reading it either, right? They're not listening to what it's actually saying, right?
Spirituality is political. That the stories we tell, the rituals that we develop, the spells we cast, that they are fluid, and that if we so choose, we can elevate the feminine and kind of remake our own spiritual
But like I said, pretty is pretty, right? Not pretty anymore. It's not pretty anymore, right?
Marginalized people who
we all age differently too, right? Right.
No. In a lot of the world's largest religions.
What's up, Peloton? It's your girl, Ali Love. Welcome. We're gonna have a good time today. Why do dry January when you can do sweaty January?
Now, metaphors, though, right? Visual or, all right, if you have, like I told you in Eden, two people, right? All their children, even brothers and sisters of Adam and Eve, right? You know what I mean, right? Of the two, the first two, right? Okay, they're going to have the same story, right? Even Cain, right? Who was kicked out of Eden, went east of Eden, right? Which could be anywhere east, right? Anywhere, right? But after that, too, the sons of God, right, from the fall to the flood, right, are doing the same thing with the daughters of men, right? But unlike Satan, there's few who are with men, but women, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Satan played a game with both Adam and Eve, and he murdered himself because of what he did with Adam and Eve, too, right? He didn't do it to really seduce us, but to entrap us into his death, right? Yeah.
God Shu, the god of the wind, and goddess Tifnut, the goddess of the water.
That's the cat.
God Geb.
Now, Moshe might have worshipped her, right?
Goddess Nut, the goddess of the sky. Isis, the mother to all the kings. God Osiris, the god of good. God Seth, the god of evil.
Evil. Mm-hmm.
And goddess.
But there he's more like a stork or something, right?
Everything in ancient Egyptians' world was revolving around these 9 gods.
Right.
So the Pharaoh of Egypt would have to consult with the 9 gods that he need, with every aspect in life, to make sure he is doing the right thing. And every ancient Egyptian local would have their full trust that anything coming out from the mouth.
When does Satan actually, though, in the Bible become being called the dragon, right? In Revelation 12, right? Before that, he's just called the serpent, right? So again,
directly through the Pharaoh.
Is King James of bringing that interpretation into it, right?
Speak through him is similar.
Right. Now, the thing about the people in the past, though, is they also drew dragons, right? Exactly. Now, until King James is exposed to the idea of dragons, right, though, too, right, Satan was either a serpent, right, which means, well, snake, right. But other mythologies talk about him, too, right, a serpent or dragon, right, and it's a feathery serpent or dragon, right. But now, if you're hiding behind a tree, you're once a cherubim with wings, again, we don't know, right? And again, feathery, right? Okay. It's deception. Wow. Telling a lie in place of the truth, right? Right. Now, any lie isn't good, right?
Images of witches. They're often shown riding broomsticks. They're also,
but that can be something sexual too, dear, right? They're riding the broomstick between their legs. Right. That's not just riding the broomstick. They're getting off on the broomstick, in other words, right?
Put forth this theory.
Do you understand? Right. They're riding
witches and broomsticks
to please themselves sexually, the broomstick, right?
Herbs, rubbing them on the heads of
it's about masturbation with the broom too, right? Yes, it is.
In order to get that contact high all the quicker.
Right.
You can imagine a lot of people love this idea and have really gotten carried away with the idea that witches were just, ladies who were masturbating with
there you go.
Organic dildos.
Right.
We are done being defined and defamed. We are the only ones who can call ourselves witch.
Right.
Witch?
But see, then Moses says to burn the witch, right? So you start burning them. But really, Jesus said not to judge the witch. Because he called up Moses and Elijah, whatever, right? Or whoever they were, right?
Because that is
so that's your problem, right?
I absolutely...
Now, the witch of Endor called up Samuel, right? Well, Peter thought Jesus called up Moses and Elijah, right?
Were in what they call the broom closet.
Well, is that the problem, though, right?
In the 1990s.
You want to burn the witches when Jesus seems to validate them, right? Uh-oh. You're always doing that, huh, right? You put down reincarnation, but yeah, if John the Baptist is in the spirit of Elijah, he's the reincarnated person of Elijah, right? Meaning the spirit of Elijah from heaven is guiding him to be both John the Baptist and in his spirit and to usher in Jesus as the Messiah, right? So that's what that was all about too, right?
And absolutely,
he is the reincarnation, right?
Is there a difference between the masculine and the feminine? Absolutely. Is there a mixture of the non-binary magic or non-conforming magic? Absolutely, for sure.
Because we have TikTok, we have witch talk.
Right.
This growth of individual.
But once you go down a road, you're choosing that path, right? When you die from what, right?
I think it's an error.
The lie, not the truth, right? The stigmatization of Satan
knows that this is her time,
and what he is or isn't is the problem, right? If he became human and say he killed his human form, what would happen, right? Well, we all die as a result if he used sex as a weapon that way, right? That's what you can't get past or forget, right? You also have to admit, hey, it could have been something sexual in Eden, but you won't, right? Why, right? They're having sex too, but they deny it's called Satan did it with Adam and Eve, right? So neither one of you, Christian or witch, is telling the truth there, though, right? You're both lying. So, if rebellion is the sin of witchcraft, then you're not admitting and you're a Christian that it could be sex in Eden.
For the first time in my life.
You're lying worse than the witches, even though they're having sex like it could be sex with Satan himself, right? But they're more honest about what's really going on too, right? You're not honest, right? Exactly. Right. You prefer to deny he was in Eden at all, right? Uh-oh. Brown-eyed girl. No, that's on too. Mm-hmm. But anyway, but see, also, why do certain people get on TV and not everybody? Numbers, daytime, money to produce, right? And an audience already following the person, right? Now, when you start out, though, you're basically throwing yourself out there, right? Right. That's another thing. That's another thing. But if you don't want to be heard by anyone, right? Christian or witch, right? You know what I mean, right? You're saying something so deep, neither one wants to deal with it, right? Right. Usually two, right? I know. But see, there's Creed Identity, Ocean Lady, and then there's Brown-Eyed Girl. Do you remember when you used to sing sha la 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 dee-ta? And that's Van Morrison there, right? But again, but even Elton John throws in Blue Eyes, right? Baby's got blue eyes. There you go again, dude. So there's the main brown-eyed, blue-eyed, green-eyed girl, right? Right. Now, there's also black-eyed girls, but they got those ones for them, right? The black magic woman, huh, right? Got a black magic woman. You got a black magic woman. But there are people you've heard of before. Sasha Banks, right? She used to be in wrestling too, right? Right. Or am I confused, right? Right. Yeah. See, they got on Barmageddon, right? Blake Shelton, Carson Daly, Nikki Bella, right? All WWE legends, right? Right. But why can they get on TV and not you? They've already proven themselves in the entertainment world to be a draw, right? People like seeing them, so there again, that's why. Like, I've grown accustomed to your face, right? Type situation. So that's why, too. But people also wonder, well, what happened to Charlotte Flair? Or what happened to this person or that person, right? And, right, making a big stink about pregnancies. And well, with Ronda Rousey, and then she disappears with a little elbow injury or something. That's what they don't think. Someone got her pregnant or something, but she didn't want everybody to know, right? Really. It seems crazy, don't it, right? But true. So the point I'm trying to make is, though, why can they do it but not you, right? Right. Don't be jealous if you can, right? See, if you are dumb enough to mess with a girl that's underage working in your store, right? And she thinks, I can get out of this if I tell you I'm 37, right? You're wrong, right? That's exactly what I wanted. Now, I'm massaging you, but I'm doing something that you're letting me do, right? Once I pull something down, right, and we're in the bathroom, right, I'm doing more than just massaging you after that when I go back up, right, and start kissing your back, right, and then blowing in your ear, and then something else with my hands still massaging you on your back, right? grows inside of you, right? I'm a man, right? I got some other equipment down there, right? If you don't recognize that as sex, I'm believing you're 37 and know it's sex already, right? I'm not looking at it like you don't know. I'm looking at